Hello, welcome all of you in the channel of daily problem solving, and here we are going to solve the problem of the day of Geeks for Geeks. Problem name is largest sum subarray of size at least k, and here is the simple problem statement. Given an array A of length n and a number k, find the largest sum of the subarray containing at least k element, and it is guaranteed that the size of the array is at least k. Okay, so now we try to understand the problem and the solution of that problem using this example. Okay, so in the first example, there are four elements in the array is -4, -2, 1 and -3 and the integer value k. That means our task is to find the maximum sum in the size k. That means our subarray length should be greater than or equal to the k but not less than k. Okay, so this is our task. So here we take three variables, sum, previous and maximum, and what is the initial value of sum and previous is for 0 and what is the maximum value is minimum. Okay, so now we starting from our first index and adding one by one in our sum. Okay, now we take initial k element and calculate the sum -4 and -2. Now what is the value of sum is what? -6. Now what we do, we add element one by one in our sum, and here from starting we add one by one element in our previous. Okay, now some value is 6 and what is maximum value is what? Minimum. So what we calculate the maximum value in the variable. Okay, so -6 and minimum value, so maximum value is now what? -6. Now we add element, so -6 and 1 is what? Now the sum value is updated and is what? -5. Okay, and now what is the value of previous is what? -4. Now we check, is previous is negative? Yes, that means previous is reducing our sum because some variable containing the sum from initially from these four elements. Okay, so previous is reducing our sum. So what we do, we subtract it from our sum because here we have sum and this is previous value that is reducing our sum. So we subtract here from the sum. Okay, so -4, -5 and -4 is value is what? -1. Now we compare it with our maximum value. So now our maximum value is updated and it is what? -1. Okay, now we add -3 in the sum. So -5 and -3 is what? -8. So some value is updated and it is become -8. And what is the value previous is -2. When we added -4 in and -2 is what? -6. So -6 is also reducing our sum. Okay, so what we do, we subtract our previous from the sum. So what is the value of sum is what? -2 and we compare it with our maximum. So this is our maximum value at the end of the array and we return it at the end of question. So this is our solution. Now we try to understand this problem more clearly using the second example. So in the second example, array length is 6. That means there are 6 elements in the array and an integer value k. So what we do, we add one by one element. So when we add all the elements, it is what? 6. And there are no negative value in the array. That means we return 6 at the end because no element is reducing our sum. No element is negative. Okay, so this is our maximum sum that we return at the end question. So this is simple approach of to solving this question. Okay, now we try to code this problem. So firstly we take three variable long. Okay, so max equals to long. We take the max in minimum value. Okay, and another value previous, initial value of previous, and sum is what? 0. And we try to initial value is 0 and we k I plus plus. Now we calculate the sum of initially k element. So sum plus equal to a I. So by this way we calculating the initially k element from the array. Now we take another for loop. Okay, so for int I equal to int k I less than n and I plus plus. Sum a I. Okay. Now previous A, J and J plus plus max equals to math dot max. Math dot max function is used to calculate the maximum value between the two elements. Okay. So here is max and sum. And if previous is less than 0, that means if our previous is reducing the sum, so what we do? If our previous is reducing the sum, so what we do? Sum minus equal to previous and maximum equal to math dot max and sum previous. Hmm. And at the end of question we return our maximum sum. Okay, return max int j equal 0, and here max math dot max and sum. So this is our simple code of the problem. Now we try to compile this code, and after that we try to submit this code. So guys, code is compiled successfully. Now we try to submit this code. So guys, code is compiled and submitted successfully. Thank you for watching this video, and follow for the next video for the upcoming question of Geeks for Geeks platform. Thank you so much.